So question: critically analyze the contemporary significance of Von model. So Von model primary objective was to formulate a universal law which would help in understanding variable intensity of agricultural land use found in a region. Applicability of Von agricultural land use model is evaluated from two principles. Application of land use pattern, that is, the model explains agricultural land use of USA and large similarities on ground are visible, and general principles of decline in land use intensity away from market centers and distance decay, that is, the principles of almost fully applicable in case of Europe. The model also explains the land use pattern of urban areas and manufacturing zones. Criticism: he used several simplifying assumptions, that is, in present globalized world, no isolated state is found. Similarly, idea of isotropic surface and economic rational humans are pipe dreams. Thus, several problems emerge in applicability or in real world. He did not take into account the aspect of improvement in technology. Due to technological improvement, that is transportation and storage has allowed agricultural bales to get displaced away from many markets. New Zealand, which specializes in drawing dairying and dairy products, supplying it to developed area of Europe and North America. Model assumes demand to be constant, which is far away from reality. It focuses mainly on supply side, while totally neglecting demand side. However, demand side can become important in the determination of agricultural land use pattern. Sugar beet cultivation in Germany, which developed during World War II, and Germany could not import sugar due to sanction imposed on it. Applicability is limited due to the former developed world and countries of early 19th century, when economic diversity was limited and agriculture used to be a primarily activity, and it is clear from the fact that it neglects opportunity cost from activities other than agriculture. Today economy has become highly diversified, and agriculture ceases to be a primary activity. Despite these shortcomings, Von model must be appreciated for its attempt to formulate a generalized model which can be used as an understanding tool in analyzing complex spatial and economic pattern. In fact, Von himself seems to be aware that if he relaxes simplifying assumptions, a highly complex pattern would emerge which would be the most closer to reality. He demonstrated this using modifications of river transport and secondary market center. Thus, it can be assumed that his primary aim was to create a generalized measuring tool to understand complex spatial patterns. He must be appreciated, as his model seems to be one of the earliest attempts on social science to create a universal model. This diagram is important: isolated state and modified condition. So mainly round is central city, and then river, navigable river, blue color and deep blue, and then market gardening and milk production, and then firewood and lumber production, and then crop farming without fallow, then crop farming, fallow and pasture, then three field system, then livestock farming. So thank you.